Hello everyone, welcome to this devlog for Clustercraft, Strong Compute's 3D Compute Manager. We are back after a bit of a longer break. We've been hard at work on gameplay testing and just a whole bunch of small fixes that we didn't think needed a full devlog, so we've just decided to sort of show it all off now as we sort of restart regularly scheduled programming. We'll jump into a lot of changes that we've made to game mode. So the first thing that we've done is added a new form of setup. So we've been doing a lot of playtesting recently, and what we've noticed is that a lot of users might not know about the basic lingo and the jargon of compute management. What is a region? What is a cluster? And so on. And it can get a bit hard to teach that. So what we've done is we've gone and added guided setup. So it's pretty similar to the regular tutorial, and you just go through it, and it just teaches you everything piece by piece. So it's a way that it sort of like teaches the user if they have no sort of experience with compute in general, and it just shows up everything. We've also updated the tutorial quite a bit. We've updated the UI quite a bit. Everything has a nice glossy,
Very nice
glass overlook to it. And we can just use them as normal. If I complete this, it just shows us off. We've got a whole bunch of like quality of life features that we've added. We've updated the UI to show a bit more info cleanly. There were a bit too many numbers for people to pass, so we made a lot more visual things. Like the hardware utilization is now like a speedometer kind of look, just general cleaning. On top of that, we've cleaned up how our stats page looks. So originally it was the team window. We've now consolidated it into the stats window that allows you to keep track of everything happening in the game. And that's all listed there.
Yeah, on that note, a lot of our playtesting revealed that the mechanical systems of the game were maybe too complicated for a game environment. We didn't really need things like team patience and CFO patience that all influence different meters that you need to keep track of, and players were generally forgetting about all the different mechanics in the game. So we've simplified and consolidated them down into two really important measurements of success. The first one is your reputation, which is no longer tied to CFO sort of patience. Instead, it's directly tied to your hardware utilization. So if your hardware util is too low, your reputation will slowly drain, and then it will drain exponentially faster the longer the utilization is low. Additionally, when you have a bunch of jobs running here, I think we'll just get you to play the game for us here.
I might just jump into scale up,
Yeah,
because it
and
gets
speed
rid
it
of all
up,
the
sure.
tutorial. Yeah.
If we speed that up, we've got some nice visuals for this as well. It's going to warn us that our team satisfaction is in a warning state because our jobs and containers are taking too long. And if they themselves take too long, then we're going to enter a countdown that will end the game over.
Yes.
So the containers themselves, instead of having a timer that once it's filled up will start to drain your reputation, it's just going to have its own timer that when it runs out, you lose straight up.
And
So
that's the same for jobs as well.
Yeah.
So they both, if you leave anything in the queue for too long, that's game over, because that's how it is in the real world. You don't want to leave anything for too long, otherwise you'll miss your deadline to open them.
So yeah, it's a lot easier to keep track of, and you can focus on what we want you to focus on in this game, which is making sure your hardware is being utilized and that you are distributing your budget accordingly. So yeah, this is where we're at so far. We're also working on a few other features for this compute manager, such as a light mode that we can share links around to people. In the last devlog a couple months ago, we started on the link sharing aspect, but now we're starting to get the server set up to host a light mode. Not like a visually bright light mode, but like a CM3D light.
Yeah.
That you can go on without an account to view some pre-made scenes, and then if you want to actually edit them yourself, you're going to have to make an account and sign up, and then you can access everything with your API keys and stuff. So yeah, that is just about where we're at. A lot of our work at the moment on this compute manager is maintenance and making sure that it is perfectly up to scratch with the platform and that everything is compatible and that the game is fun. We're going to continue playtesting for the foreseeable future. If you're interested in playtesting, you the viewer, check out the link in the description for clustercraft.com and you can book a playtest with us and you can earn a gift card for your time. So thank you for watching this devlog and we'll see you guys in the next one whenever that may be.
See you soon.